Yo, what up? It's your boy Ghetto Lee, out here on my way to Brooklyn, New York for the Taco Bell Live Moss Live event. Taco Bell gave away free tickets to the first 50 people who could access the link on their app, and your boy was one of them. So we're gonna go, we're gonna try some new items early, we're gonna meet some people. We out. So for a little context, on the Taco Bell app, they have weekly drops. Each Tuesday, they give away free food, merch, or other things to the first people who can access the link. In this case, they were giving tickets, and it was the first 50 people. I have the video right here, and you can see, got this, and a few days later, I got an email, and I was selected. To be clear, Taco Bell is by far my favorite fast food restaurant. In my opinion, they are the only fast food place that still takes risks with their menu, and their brand as a whole is so much more appealing than a lot of other places. Compare Taco Bell to any other fast food place, take McDonald's, in the last 20 years. There is a very clear fall off with the personality of McDonald's. The buildings lack style and enthusiasm, the menu is uninspired, and their branding as a whole pretty much just sucks. TB, on the other hand, has maintained what they have going for them, offering what I believe to be the best fast food experience you can still have. This was Taco Bell's second year doing the event, with last year's taking place in Las Vegas. This year's was in the Brooklyn Paramount Theater in New York City, which worked out really well for me as I was close to the venue. They did not cover travel fees. The event started with a presentation, and after that, we were just allowed to roam and test try new items.
And can we also talk about this setup? I mean, this is pretty amazing. I walked here for the first time yesterday. I was like, the Paramount looks like the Met Gala, but Taco Bell style.
To be honest, a good portion of the presentation was yapping, but just the fact that they were unveiling new beta Taco Bell items more than made up for it. One of the new items they unveiled was a purple ghost pepper sauce, which they said you needed to sign a waiver to try.
Like, for reals today, you're gonna need to sign a waiver, Spicy, before you try it. So I want you to sign your waiver, and I wanna know what you think. Sound good? Yeah!
But this was just a blatant lie. Obviously, for the marketing of it, they even brought it out in a box full of smoke, which was actually really cool. But it wasn't that spicy. They announced the Taco Dia, a large taco with a quesadilla as a shell. A bit derivative of some previous items, but I'm looking forward to trying this one. There was a fair bit of slander on some previous items when unveiling the re-release of their chicken nuggets. They mentioned their previous chicken failures, and in it included the naked chicken chalupa. For those who don't remember, it was a chalupa, but the shell was a chicken patty. It was quintessential Taco Bell, and one of the better chalupa items I've seen on the menu. It was discontinued in 2017 and then retested in 2021, but clearly now it doesn't look like Taco Bell cares about it. It's hard to pinpoint why I liked it so much, probably because it's been so many years. But the shell tasted like what I remember a school lunch chicken patty tasting like, plus the filling of a chalupa. At the very least, the crowd was into it.
The naked chicken chalupa. Okay, maybe we got that right.
Another interesting reveal was the queso crisp taco, a taco with a shell made entirely of fried cheese.
We put nacho cheese sauce in pretty much everything that we can get our hands on. We put a Cheez-It 16 times the size of a regular Cheez-It in a crunch wrap. But guys, I think we've done it. I think we have finally reached the pinnacle of cheese perfection. Because we're not just putting cheese in the taco. We're not just putting cheese on the taco. The cheese is the taco.
Okay, Keto.
That's right.
This is another item which is quintessential Taco Bell, but at some point they have to stop with their cheese creations. Don't get me wrong, I like seeing these new items, but at what point does the sentiment just become, yeah, add more cheese to it, that'll do well. They have plenty of items where they just fry cheese on the outside of a tortilla, including another one which they announced in this presentation. And these taste good, but I'd like to see some innovations with new ingredients.
Do I have any gamers in the house?
Yeah!
Did you know that Tony Hawk was a massive Taco Bell fan? That is a picture of Tony Hawk in the 90s in a Taco Bell. He has not aged one day. So we got with Tony and the Activision team and we said, hey, he's gonna launch his new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game this summer. I think it's only right that we put a Taco Bell in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Easily the reveal I'm most excited for is the return of the Beefy Crunch Burrito. A burrito with beef, rice, and Fritos inside. It's been too long since I've had one of these. It was 2019 to be exact. But now I won't have to wait. Lastly, I'd like to speed through a bunch of other stuff that was announced. There's a new Baja Blast flavor coming, a new Taco Bell drink restaurant, Baja Blast pie, strawberry ube cookies, a rolled quesadilla burrito, a bunch of new sauces, taco salad bites, and much more. I was hoping they'd announce some new breakfast items, as Taco Bell breakfast is a well-kept secret. They have one of the best breakfast menus. The only issue is that no one in their right mind would go to Taco Bell before 11 a.m. Some of their coolest items come from the breakfast menu. I always wanted to try the Naked Egg Taco, which was a breakfast taco with a soft egg as a shell. I didn't get to try it when it was tested in 2017, and they retested in 2018, but I still never went early enough to try it. Now, way back before then, in 2014, they had the Waffle Taco, and I actually did try this one, but it was far too long ago to remember clearly. And I wish that Taco Bell would do something with this menu again. I couldn't find any evidence that either of these were retested after those dates, and I understand that Taco Bell probably isn't making much money from their breakfast menu to begin with, but it'd be a pleasure to see some new items or old ones return. Or maybe that's not the point. Maybe what made them so good was the mystique around them, and the fact that you had to go so early to try. Maybe bringing these items back would go against that idea. I'm probably just getting too deep though. As for the rest of the event, it was actually mad cool. I realized I didn't actually film much because I was more focused on seeing everything they had. I started at a walk-up bar where we got to try the rolled quesadilla burrito and the queso crisp taco, both of which being very good. The queso crisp taco specifically was great, but I think eating more than one would give you heart failure. They also had these strawberry ube cookies here. Way too sweet, and I don't know why they put sprinkles on the outside. Moving around, they had the new Live Moss Cafe, their new drink cafe restaurant. It was okay, I guess. They had dulce de leche coffee, which I still have in my fridge. And the new Baja Blast flavor was not that good. It tasted very artificial and did not taste like passion fruit like they said it would. Although I might just attribute that to it being a test item and not the final product. Finally, they had new sauces you could try on tap. They were just okay, none of them were really standout. I think on their own each of them would be pretty good, but there were so many that I have nothing notable to say. We also got a full gift bag of merch, and you know I had to rep this. We got a hat, bandana, sweater, t-shirt, tote bag, we got a bunch of crap. And that's just about it for the event. I would definitely go back, but looking back on it, it doesn't feel that real. Everyone there was AI generated. I got to meet one of the presenters who was on stage, but she just would not break character. I just wanted to have an actual conversation with this person, but she would not drop the Taco Bell bit. I get it, but can we please have a normal conversation? It was a gathering of some of the biggest fast food heads and niche internet micro celebrities in the country. Definitely cool, but not real.
They're about to kick us out.
For real.